All right, I'm joined here today by Terry-Ann Hart of Fighters Club Promotion. Terry-Ann, how are you feeling about putting on this first event of yours here at Silver Lakes Farm?
I think I'm ecstatic. I think it's going to be something that's going to blow South Africa away. I think that it's going to be the first of such a caliber of an event that's going to be put together. The team and I are really stacked. We've been pushing hours, long days, long evenings, and hopefully you'll see what we'll bring.
Already, we've seen you at other boxing events, obviously taking notes and going through it all. And you've also made appearances on SuperSport Live TV as well. What can we expect from you from all the learnings that you've taken in?
For me, the one thing that stood out was that it's almost as if the fighters put up a show and then there's nothing afterwards. There's nothing before. I want to bring entertainment. I want to bring some good-looking women onto the stage. I want to bring some dancers. I want to bring some vibes. I want to bring just that pizzazz that is missing currently. And I think Fighters Club is going to take it there.
And I mean, that is a very important element. Internationally, they do a lot of entertainment outside of just the sport of boxing. Obviously, the sport of boxing is entertainment itself, but as you mentioned, you want to bring something else. Do you have any sort of intel as to what you're going to be bringing, or is it a surprise?
Well, it's 100% a surprise. At this moment in talk, all you need to know is that there's a couple of DJs that are going to be there. The other thing that I'm planning to do is when the female fighters come out, I would like to see male models come out holding up the round cards. I think it's by time that we do this. Why is it only females that are modeling? It should be males as well. So it's going to be very inclusive, and I think that's going to make it pop in that way.
And we're sitting in the venue here today in Pretoria. What made you think of this venue and decide this is the right venue for you?
Well, okay, let me take you back. I have a contact, and the contact said to me, you know what, Terry-Ann, let me introduce you to these guys at Silver Lakes. I met them, what a lovely bunch of guys, and they're really willing to go over and beyond. The first fight is obviously 8th of November. The second tournament that we have is on the 14th of February next year, and that's going to become Box and Dine with my Valentine.
Oh, nice. Literally the 14th.
Yeah.
And what inspired you to join the sport of boxing and partake?
I love sports. I've always been a sports girl. Unfortunately, I just didn't persevere through it. I think that through discipline and obviously consistency, you become the athlete or the fighter that you deserve to be. And for me, it's something that I am passionate about. I'm key about fitness. I'm key about health. I took a personal journey about 2 years ago of redefining myself. I was very obese at that time, and I decided to get physical. And through that and through finding obviously my own self, I decided, well, if I can do this for myself, let me do this for other people as well. So my journey is very significant in the sense that I would like to empower and uplift other females out there and males. That's why, and I made it my purpose.
And of course, you're giving a lot of opportunities to boxers in South Africa, and a lot of good female boxers, I might add as well. Sort of the cream of the crop when it comes to female boxers in the country. How did you come about your selection of who you were going to put on the fight card?
So let me be honest, I've had some very good help along the way. AB is the matchmaker for this particular fight, and I thank him for putting this awesome bouts together. I think the bill is fantastic. I think it showcases a lot of good talent in this country. I'm super excited for the female fights, obviously. And going forward in Fighters Club, we actually want to portray the image of where the female fighter gets the equivalent to the male fighter. And obviously, we want to change the narrative. In South Africa currently, you will notice that the fighters are only getting possibly 2 female bouts in a tournament per promoter. And at Fighters Club, our main aim is to have 50% male, 50% female.
All right. right, and I've got a few claps in the background from some of the female fighters that are on the board who have struggled to get fights over the years. I think not only is it, 2 on the bills, it's usually 2 fights maximum per year for a lot of the female athletes. And I suppose the more tournaments you put on, the more we're going to be seeing that sort of female involvement on it. But also in saying that, you have got top male stars as well.
Correct.
The main events of the evening for that IBF Africa title. It's a big title.
It is
to put on. And what was your thinking as well with that? Because Katlego Kanyisa, the IBF Africa champion, is going to be defending against Jonathan Lutango.
I think, you know what, at this point, I think we needed something to take it to the next level at Fighters Club. And even though we have got a superb line-up and actually build up to the main bout, we needed to put Fighters Club out there to say that, we are really going for the big guns and we want to showcase that we are the promoters club of the year.
And I was looking at the tournament, as you mentioned, it is a stacked card. I think there's going to be a lot of people coming out to this event just to see a lot of the stars. It's towards the end of the year as well. So I think a lot of people will make the trip. It's in Pretoria. So are you looking to attract a new audience here?
I think I'm going to become most likely the most loved promoter in Pretoria. I think Pretoria has got the talent. I think Pretoria has as well got the landscape. As you can see, it's a beautiful venue that we're at here. And it's by time that Pretoria comes onto the boxing scene. I've obviously known about the Sun Arena event that happened earlier on in May. Yes, it was a very good event put together. But this is going to showcase, listen here's a female promoter coming out, and we are going to bring it to the next level.
And I've got to ask, for the fans that do want to purchase tickets, what are the different sort of stages and what do you get with those tickets?
Well, okay, so there is general admission tickets. They'll be going at about 700 Rand a pop. Then we've got the VVIP tickets that is not going to be open for the public. That's going to be exclusive to Fighters Club corporates. And then we've got the VIP ticket that's coming in at 2,800 Rand. What you get for that? Well, Hayden, you're going to have to wait and see. I know you're trying to get as much information out of me, but definitely you're getting your 3-course meal. There's a bit of entertainment that's going to be going around. And yeah, there's a little bit of, let's call it a goodie bag at the end of the day.
Okay, so there is a lot to look forward to as a spectator. And are you allowed to announce any broadcast details yet?
I am not, but I can say that we are in the talks with SuperSport and with IME.
Fantastic, and I think that's a good partnership as well. Correct. Of course, I work with the team, so it's obviously good if you have that event. I would like to be on there as well.
No,
just putting it out there.
No, definitely. I think you know what, and the system needs to change as well, Hayden. I see it in particularly with the female fighters. Obviously, the ratios is messed up because you don't have as many females as males. So obviously the males get exposed more, and the rules of Boxing SA needs to be challenged in the time periods in between the fights. I say if the fighter is good to perform, let the fighter fight.
All right, and we will see a lot of young, undefeated female fighters on the bill. Monica Mkandla, Bernice Ferreira, amongst others that will be competing. Do you have a final message for the supporters out there that want to come and watch or either watch on TV?
I would like to just say that please attend, please come, please watch online. We'll be broadcasting, we'll be streaming. We'll also be involving Betway at this moment in time. And yeah, I cannot wait to see you guys there.